Hello, everyone. Okay. How you doing today, Ogden?
I'm fine. I just wish it were September and not March.
Yeah, true.
And I miss my birthday too, so it doesn't matter. When they asked me when my birthday is, I said it's on this day, but I'm thinking about changing it.
To September? You want to change it to September?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, shit. I needed that laugh. So, let's talk about free agency.
I don't know how I feel about some of the moves that Buffalo made. I mean, I'm happy with DJ Moore. I'm happy with him, but there's so much more that I need to know to feel better.
Like what?
Our running game, our offensive line, our defensive backfield. I mean, I'm feeling it, but I'm feeling it like it's a regular year. I don't know if with Sean gone, I don't know if it's still there. And that concerns me a lot.
Yeah.
That concerns me a lot. I just hope that Brady is the right one and he can put together, because what I'm hearing now, friends, everybody loves Josh Allen. We signed another Allen for quarterback, and he's good friends with Josh Allen. Da-da-da-da. I want football. I want a championship. I don't want just friends, Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. And that's what I'm concerned about. Yeah.
DJ Moore is a good wide receiver. I don't think he's a wide receiver one.
He is. Know why? He's had name a quarterback other than the guy he had in Chicago last year that he worked with. He is the one for me to understand what a wide receiver does. Because he made some of those quarterbacks look good when they were really lousy.
I understand that perspective, and I'm not arguing that perspective. But if you were to take a wide receiver one, for example, and I'm just going to use him, Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
Number 6.
He's
number 6 for the Eagles.
He's wide receiver too.
Only because AJ's there.
Right.
Now, if AJ wasn't there, he'd be wide receiver one.
Yeah. Right.
So, using that comparison, Smith versus Moore. Who do I see as wide receiver one?
Smith. Obvious. I mean, I'm not going to argue that. But at the same time, because of Josh Allen's communication with his receivers, I really don't think that when the year goes on, we're going to know who number one is. Because really, what number one receiver is going to be a tight end.
Yeah. That's who I was just thinking of. Knox and Dawson.
And Kincaid. Wow.
So your wide receiver one might be tight end.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they're gonna spread them out sometimes, or we're gonna do the 2 tight end set. Sometimes to see what happens. But also, I think if Cook can cook, we'll have a good offense. But it depends on the communication, everything. I mean, wow. And I'm really concerned about the defense. I don't know what they're doing with Bosa.
Well, Bosa said, and I don't agree with this, but Bosa said his next contract will be with a non-sanctuary city.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 32 teams in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
30 of those teams are eliminated now. There's only 2 teams.
Philadelphia and Buffalo?
I'm not sure who.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure who.
Mm-hmm.
But there's 2 teams left.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's starting to involve politics in football.
And really, to be honest with you, that's one thing that I'm really not liking on Facebook, where they got no proof. First of all, they got no proof that these players support that person. The only reason why they say this quarterback or this player supports Trump or whoever because of their political party affiliated. But I never voted a straight ticket. The first time I came close to voting a straight ticket was recently, because I had to listen to all the Trump Republicans and listen to all of them to see, because there was one Democrat here in Delaware, and for love me, I can't remember his name, but I didn't vote for him because he said about Trump. And then he admitted he was wrong, which is good. But most Trump Republicans don't admit that.
So, Jack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did the Ravens sign any new players?
Did who?
Ravens.
Who they signed? Who?
That's what I just asked her.
Because the doctors the Raven doctors disagree with his physical development. They already knew he just had surgery. And then they're going to, they trade for him, then they evaluate him, then they say, I don't know, but I think if he plays for the Raiders this year, he's going to be pissed. And he's going to be even more dangerous. You know. But the Ravens, they did good with Trey. They signed Trey. Oh, man. That is the worst thing that could happen to Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. But really, I like recently I've been trying to evaluate offensive line play. And I was watching the Cowboys, Cincinnati, and Arizona. I mean, I was watching just the line, just the offensive line play. I'm confused what they're doing. But when Dallas had their line, or when Buffalo had the electric company, I understood what they were doing. I knew the plan. But I watched those three teams in particular. Their offensive line play may be good, but I don't understand what they're trying to do. You know, like sometimes like the moving guard, the pulling guard, they don't do that anymore. You know why?
Moving to like block. Yeah.
Right. They don't. They use it once in a while, but you know why they don't use the moving guard so often? Because they only have one running back. And a lot of times when they have the sweep and the guard leaves, that hole opens up. And if you got a fast defensive tackle in a 3-4, wow. Because that's what Crosby did last year. He did about 6 or 7 times. They pulled, he made a tackle. Yeah. With the offensive line is my most difficult position to evaluate. Me personally, I can't really tell you today what, like, I don't understand why some of these offensive linemen are getting paid when they don't make any pancakes. I mean, like you remember Orlando Pace? He had at least 5 or 6 pancakes in the first quarter every time he played. I don't remember him not having 20 pancakes. I don't remember. I really don't.
You know who comes to mind for me? John Runyon.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. He's okay.
He was the offensive lineman for the Eagles.
I know. Yeah, I know. Wait a minute. Yeah, but that's the one thing, because like the defense, I understand. But also sometimes I don't understand why some coaches want to run their defense when they don't have the talent to run that defense. They like I can't remember. I know Buffalo was one week when we had Ted. He was our defensive coordinator. When we had Bruce Smith, we had good. We ran the defense with the talent that we had until we got the hurry up offense. Then our defense wasn't as good as it was before because we go boom, 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 boom. You know? And they don't have time to rest.
Yeah.
So, and when you have a hurry up offense, your defense has to be 15 deep, 15 or 16 deep. You can't be going with 11 all the time.
No.
No. So.
And I think the reason why coaches do that is because it's easier to approach the owner and say, hey, I'm missing this person, this person, this person, this person. If you sign them, I can win you a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but management knows better. Management knows better. That's
Not
one
always.
reason why. That's one reason
Not
why
always.
Sean got fired. That's one reason why he got fired. He was arguing with he really wanted Buffalo to throw away Slay. When Slay said he wouldn't play for Buffalo, but the business said no, he's with us. He's still under contract with us. He can't sign anyway. He's retired or not report. And it's wow, who's that guy? That one guy who was supposed to be so great, then he moved to another team. He was a bum.
Diggs?
Diggs has personal problems. He has the talent. You see the talent.
No, I'm not talking about.
You're talking about Dallas. Yeah.
Yeah. He was in Dallas, and then they let him go. He signed with Green Bay, and then he stopped.
Because Green Bay, like that guy for the Raiders, number 24, I think his number was. He was the Super Bowl MVP. Then he signed.
Brown.
Yeah, and then he signed. Who he signed with?
First, he got drafted by the Cowboys.
No. I'm not about after he won the Super Bowl MVP. He signed
You're talking about Asamaga?
No. This guy was he had a great Super Bowl. He was a defensive for the Raiders.
Woodson?
No. He's a bum. He's a no one. But he signed and then he went to another team and he sucked. Like you remember Smith for Washington?
Which one?
The one that ran for 204 yards in the Super Bowl. And then after that, he just went by the wayside.
Every dog has his day.
Yeah, but the same, I don't understand how some of these players don't have the enthusiasm, the love to play the game. They want the life, but not the game, you know. Because right now, you know who's really pissing me off? is getting $230 million and only played, 3 games? Maybe 4. He's hurt all the time. He's hurt. Somebody check and see how many games he's played. Let me check.
I'm gonna go get more coffee.
Don't forget my coffee.
So we're talking about NFL free agency. If any of you guys are interested in talking about your teams, come join. No judgment. Nothing. We're here to talk about sports.
Let's see.
Come on, join.
Okay, he's played 19 games.
19.
Yeah, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. 19, not even 5 games a season. $230 million guaranteed.
What happens when you move to Cleveland?
It kind of reminds me of Albert Hainsworth. He gets the money and then he doesn't want to play. Then he lied and said something about, I was thinking about returning the check. Yeah, all right. It's hard, like especially now with free agent. You have to understand your offensive, your team dynamic, because really, talent-wise, everybody wants Tyreek. Everyone wants Tyreek. But Buffalo, Cincinnati, Miami, New Orleans, they don't have the chemistry to handle his BS like Kansas City did, Because he left Kansas City, signed that money with Miami. He was doing good, but he wasn't doing $27 million worth of receiving. That's my opinion.
I agree with you on that. And I think that starts with the coach. I mean, Andy Reid knew how to handle divas.
Yeah. Michael Vick.
He had Terrell Owens. He had, in some ways, Deshaun Jackson. I mean, he had a lot of divas. Yeah. So he knew how to handle it. So it's easy to handle Tyreek. Mm-hmm. Mike McDaniel is a new coach, so he's going to be like a people pleaser.
Well, I think now that he's in Los Angeles as offensive coordinator or quarterback coach, whatever, he'll be more in his element.
Yeah.
Not everyone can be a head coach.
Yeah.
Who was the guy that replaced Jimmy Johnson for Dallas? Remember, he was University of Pittsburgh.
Oklahoma.
No, not Barry Switzer. I'm talking about Dallas's defensive coordinator that went to become a head coach. We have to find out. He was not good. Oh, you remember June Jones or what? June Jones, head coach for Hawaii? He was a head coach here he's an awesome coordinator, offensive coordinator, awesome. But he had to go to college in order to be a head coach. And he had to go to Hawaii to get it done. Because that was the environment that he could exert his coaching abilities. Whereas he had gone to like Alabama, no good. Nobody wants to listen to his BS.
Mm.
I'm calling it BS for lack of a better word, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember being very, very excited when we signed McDermott. I remember his first few days, how he got the coaches. Like I sat in one coach's meeting for about 15 minutes when he had Leslie Frazier. Excellent. But he had an argument with Leslie, and that's why Leslie left the next year. Like he had the right coach, the right offense, but then when Leslie left, the defense went down because the talent was based on his personality.
Yeah. And that it makes it hard for teams because you're building around your coach instead of building around your players.
Well, Jimmy Johnson didn't do that.
Jimmy Johnson got lucky.
No, Jimmy Johnson, let me tell you, do you remember? Oh, you remember when Jimmy Johnson left, right? And Dallas was having a few problems under Barry for a short while, remember? And Troy Aikman came to the interview and said something about, we're just going to do it this way because this works for us. Barry didn't say a word. And you know, when he was in college, you don't talk to Barry like that.
Oh.
You know?
And there are some coaches who belong in college than NFL.
Yeah.
A good example is Chip Kelly.
Chip Kelly doesn't belong in football.
I agree. 100%.
I mean, he might be a
Chip
good.
Kelly. He used to be head coach for the Eagles, but he was more popular in college at Oregon.
Yeah.
The hurry up offense.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another, like, who just, I'm at your opinion. Give me 3 hurry-up quarterbacks in the NFL. In the history.
Now?
No, not now. I mean, the hurry-up offense was their baby. There's 3 of them.
Warren Moon. Jim Kelly. I'm going to say this, but he's not really hurry up, but it could have suited him. Cunningham,
Who?
Randall.
No, Randall wasn't he. Randall, no.
I know it's not, but he could have.
But the hurry up, like when I say hurry up offense, I mean it's in the quarterback DNA.
So who's third?
Boomer Esiason. I mean, they get going, and you remember that game they played against Baltimore. They were leading by 3 or something. They were leading by touchdown, and they told them to eat clock. Couldn't do it. And what happened when in the comeback in Buffalo? Houston they got so excited after they went up 35-3. You could see them turning it off. We got this. And by the time they realized they had to play a game again, it was too late. They got the 3 points, but that was it.
The same thing with the Miracle Meadowlands True. The same thing. That game, I remember that game. It was fourth quarter, and I'm like, fuck this, I'm not watching this game because we're getting my ass whooped. So I started watching an AFC game, and then it was a commercial, and I was like, let me just check. Look, and we got close, and it was just as they kicking off to Deshaun Jackson for the punt. And I said it. He's going to get a touchdown. And then fumbled, picked it up, boom. What'd I tell you?
like Howard for Green Bay, University of Michigan, he was a good returner, but not a good receiver.
No.
So the same for that guy, Ishmael, he was
Rocket.
He was okay in Canada. He was okay. I mean, he may have been above, but he never impressed me. When Joe and I went to the game, he didn't impress me. And then he came back to the NFL. In Canada, he was here. When he came back, when he was in college, he was here. In Canada, he was here. And when he came to the NFL, he just, And sometimes you don't know if it's him or the coach or the staff. Like a lot of times you don't know. Because there is no way anyone that is evaluating talent back then would ever keep Rocky Bleier for Pittsburgh. Number 20 with Franco Harris. They won 4 Super Bowls.
That's the 70s.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking before you were born. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was still swimming. I was swimming.
But now when they're doing they're downgrading the running back by committee, so you don't have to pay them, and they're utilizing the statistics for football for running backs. Running back, 4 years. Once you get beyond 4 years in a running back, you really have to step up your game, because if you are like this, you're gone. You know? Because I often like Emmitt Smith, his last 3 years sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, and he, in my opinion, he really wasn't that good.
No.
He just happened to be with the right team, with the right offensive line. Can you imagine him in Detroit and Barry Sanders in Dallas?
They would have set the bar too high for anyone to touch.
Too high.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Jack, I have a question for you. Since you failed to find Max Crosby, where do you think he will find?
Max Crosby will be traded.
Where?
I have no idea. It depends on what the other team is willing to offer, and if the Raiders feel it's the right offer. The only reason why the Ravens turned down the trade, not because of Max Crosby, not because he was hurt, but because they were giving up 2, and they felt he wasn't worth 2 with his physical shape, you know? They wanted him, but, you know.
But here's the tricky part.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard this rumor, I'm not sure if it's true. While Max was in the building getting his physical,
Mm-hmm.
they were already calling Trey.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Trey was already in the building when Max was there too.
Really? I didn't know. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Hendrickson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because people are not believing the GM from the Ravens anymore. Why? Last year, remember when the Ravens traded Jair Alexander, cornerback, to the Eagles?
Mm-hmm.
He lied to the Eagles, telling them, "Oh, he's fine, he's great, he's great." He arrives, didn't even play one game. In 4 days, he told the Eagles organization, "I'm retiring because I need to focus on my mental health because of my injuries."
Right.
The GM from the Ravens lied to the Eagles about that.
Mm.
So now they're like, "Well, Max, you're lying about that too now." So it's
because the Ravens never trade a number one. Since they've been in Baltimore, they have never traded the first round draft choice. Never. So when I heard that they backed out of the trade, that made sense. I mean, the excuse sucked, but the Ravens want that first round selection. They don't care. They want it because they know what they can do with it. Their scouting program is one, if not the best in the NFL right now.
I think for the Eagles, they have potential to sign Max,
Mm-hmm.
but I think the issue is the Eagles want more. And why I say that? There's a guy, obviously, Brock Bowser.
Mm-hmm.
He's a tight end in Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
But they also have another guy, Michael Mayer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Eagles really want him.
Right.
So I think the Eagles are saying, okay, we'll give you 2 first rounds, but we want him too. And they can't agree on
The second player.
second player, draft picks, and
Yeah.
things like that.
Well, the Raiders right now are crazy. When the Ravens gave them 2 number ones, the Ravens are jumping. But that happened because I used to think that the physical happens from the NFL. I used to think that the NFL checks them out, then they go to the team. That's not what happens. They just go to the team. NFL has nothing to do with the physical. Nothing.
The only thing they have to do is pee in this cup.
No, but I'm talking about. I thought because I didn't realize until Cosby that that's the reason they have differential. Because like there, can you imagine where Nick Saban would be if Miami had passed Drew Brees for quarterback?
He wouldn't be as good as he is.
He would have been good. Nick Saban, like Nick and Bill Belichick. The only reason why they're not in the NFL right now because they want and they have proof that what they say is good. And many clubs don't want that anymore. They want you to coach, period. If you have a suggestion, fine. Don't come tell me I want. That's another reason why Sean McDermott got fired. I want. We couldn't find anyone really. And Cook, I like Cooks. I like him, but
He's good. I like him too.
I mean, I'm not about in Buffalo catching passes from Josh Allen. Where is he now? Dallas? Where he went somewhere.
Who?
Cooks. Brandon Cooks.
Oh,
No, I really thought that he was going to stay in Buffalo. I really did. Because I don't blame him for that interception. I blame the NFL for fucking it up. Excuse my language.
I noticed one trend lately with Buffalo. You guys like short wide receivers. Compared to the 90s, where most of the receivers were 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now they average like 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah.
But when your cornerback is 6 foot,
Yeah.
you can't go deep. Can't.
Excuse me, say that again.
If the cornerback is 6 foot,
Uh-huh.
and your receiver is 5'10", you can't go deep.
Yes, you can.
You better hope that that wide receiver is fast.
Tyreek Cook.
Cooks wasn't that fast.
Oh, yes, he was.
He was fast, but he wasn't that fast.
Who's faster than him? Give me 3 receivers.
Jackson.
No,
Deshaun.
no, I'm talking about give me 3 receivers in the NFL today that are faster than Cook. Tyreek, who else?
Tyreek.
Smith.
No.
Smith for Philadelphia, he's fast.
But he's not faster than Cooks.
Oh, okay.
There's a wide receiver in Seattle. Shaheed, 22. He used to be for New Orleans, and then he got traded to Seattle. Number 22, he's fast. I mean, fast. Who else? Let's see. Right now, they ain't letting him pop up.
I mean, there's this one receiver in Cleveland that I thought was fast, but he doesn't know how to run. I mean, I don't think I'm exaggerating. I think he ran like a 4.3, but he doesn't know how to run. He doesn't know how to do it. And when he does it, he always, if he had hands, he'd be good. Like if he had OBJ hands, he'd be good. Because he opened, ball touches, but he drops it. He dropped at least 5 or 6 passes last year. Yeah. Are you going to watch the Flag Football Classic this weekend? Tom Brady's playing, coming out of retirement. I am.
More likely, I'm gonna try to finish mowing my lawn, and then I'm gonna watch some wrestling tonight.
That's the one thing that I used to love wrestling. I mean, back when I was a kid, I loved it. And when I stopped loving it, when I found out it was fake. When I was a kid, you couldn't tell me that. But I went to a taping for TV, and every time the person came in the ring, you already knew who was going to win. I mean, they had 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 championship matches where you might not know who will win, but I mean,
yeah.
And football is becoming that way too. When you know that they make the wrong call. Did you watch the WBC yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
You know Japan lost.
Yeah, I heard Puerto Rico lost too.
Yeah, no, but Japan lost to Venezuela.
For the championship?
No, the championship is on Tuesday.
Who?
Today, the USA plays against somebody, and then tomorrow somebody plays. Then there are 2 games today, and then on Tuesday the championship game. Italy. I was surprised how many Italians are in baseball. I was shocked. No, I mean, you never hear of the, Dominican Republic, Venezuela. You never hear of Europe. How many people do you know from England play baseball? Right, you don't hear it. So when the Italians, and then I'm looking at the list, who that, Nola, the pitcher for Philadelphia, he's from Italy. I didn't know that.
He doesn't have an Italian last name either.
Nola, that's Italian.
Not to me.
That's Italian, trust me.
To me, it's not.
I mean, you talk. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, but I just didn't know that that Italy plays baseball. I didn't know. And then I'm looking up the list. There were a lot of Italians. A lot.
The one thing I don't like about the Olympics now is you can be American born, but say, oh, I'm Italian, so I'm going to go play for Italy.
You can always, that's always been a rule. Always.
I don't like it.
Dual citizenship. Always. I mean, look at Joel Embiid. He's not American.
No, he's from Africa, I think.
Whatever, but who did he play for in the Olympics?
USA. Because he knows USA has the best team.
I mean, that's always been, you could always do that. Like I remember, I don't remember the person or I remember this one guy, he participated for one country in the first Olympics. Then the next year he was participating for another country.
I think Tim Duncan did that.
Really? Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check. Maybe I have the information for you next week. I'm not gonna check it now, but
because I know Tim was born in the Virgin Islands.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But that's also USA territory. So
right. Mm-hmm. Well, Puerto Rico's USA territory.
True. True.
So how come Puerto Rico got a team? Not shouldn't they're USA. They should be playing for us.
Yeah.
And now Canada baseball. Now that they got Toronto, I saw one guy. I was watching CFL football. In September, October, no, whatever, at the early part of the year. And these guys can play baseball. Never, like when I went there in the 80s, in the 70s and 80s, Canadians didn't play baseball. Now,
Man.
not many. Most of the Canadians that I know are FW, but at the same time, they know why they're FW. Like a lot of people, they're FW because, but when you talk well, not all, but there are a few. They tell me the reason why they dropped that team, and sometimes it's not a winner. Sometimes it's like Cincinnati. This guy used to hate Cincinnati, but then 2 years ago, all of a sudden he said, and then he explained to me it made sense. I didn't agree with it, but it made sense. You know,
It's like in the early 90s in Canada, basketball wasn't popular.
it was, but the talent wasn't there.
It wasn't as popular till Steve Nash, who's Canadian himself, started showing up on NBA games, and then Toronto set up their team, and Vince came in, and it exposed Canada to basketball.
Yeah, but I used to go to Canada. I lived near Canada, okay? And I used to, when I was in New Brunswick, where I didn't expect to see any basketball players at all, they have nighttime basketball. And some of the players, in my opinion, are but then the last time I went to see a Canadian team play was in Buffalo during I don't remember what the tournament was, but it was a tournament. They were good. They were good. And the reason why Canada is taking up basketball because it's cheaper than hockey.
You're more likely, less likely to get hurt.
No, it's the risk of injury is still there.
Yeah.
I mean, like to dress up for hockey costs at least $800.
Who can afford that?
I can't.
I don't know shit about hockey, honestly.
What? You don't give not see the only team in Philadelphia that I hate are the Flyers.
Why?
I hate the Flyers.
Hate them. I'm all Philadelphia.
The Eagles, I respect. The Phillies, I love. The Sixers, I love. The Soul. Yes. I wonder what happened to arena football. You know, but the Flyers, excuse my language.
Well, fuck your Buffalo.
But it's related to the 70s. It's related to the 70s because the only Flyer that I loved was Bobby Clark. The only one. I mean, I don't even know why. Bobby Clark, Bobby Orr, Gordie Howe, Bobby Hall, all of them, but Clark for Philadelphia is the only one I like. The rest, if you say you can't tell me a nice player for Philadelphia Flyers. You can't. I'm talking about the 70s. I don't really pay that much attention, but back then, because now I wanted to watch the game the other night, the Sabres, and I turned on TV. I recorded it, and it let me know after I recorded. I think I'm going to watch it. It says this channel is not on your list.
That sucks.
Yeah. And now, because we get a lot of Washington stations, we get 640, 41, 42, but 642, nothing. 639 is New York. I'm not paying extra. Paying too much now.
Yeah.
Who's the best running back for Baltimore? You tell me. Lamar Jackson. Who's better? Who's the better running back? Lamar Jackson or King Henry? Who's better? There you go.
I'll take Henry.
Huh?
I would say Henry.
I mean, Henry's a running back, so you expect it, but I mean, wow. I watched that one game against Buffalo. 90 yards, 50. I have no opinion of him at all. None. I have no opinion. One, I don't know him. Two, what little I know, I'm not impressed. Three, the interview, he really had to hit the interview because they were seriously talking or considering talking to Bill Belichick. Yeah. So I have no idea on the head coach. Like I say, most of the new head coaches now that they're selecting for playoff teams, they're picking some boys, not really head coaches. They don't want the power. It doesn't make sense to me that they fire John because of a missed extra point. Yeah. It doesn't make sense that, okay, McDermott fired. Bad call. Harbaugh fired. Kicker wide right on extra point. Who did Pittsburgh lose to?
I don't remember.
It doesn't matter. But Pittsburgh just decided 19 years of Tomlin was enough. I don't think they really fired him. I just think that they came to a point where he won the Super Bowl, but after that he's been 10 wins, but he didn't take the next step, which I think is stupid because Buffalo, if they don't win the AFC Championship this year, why'd they fire him? It doesn't make. I don't know, and many of us don't know the privy to what's happening. Why? I do know that McDermott and Bean and owner were having an argument, and it started like right around the first when we lost to New England in Buffalo. And he said something, and then all of a sudden, I don't know. And same thing like baseball. I don't understand what a baseball manager does. I don't understand what makes a baseball manager so great.
All they do is sit there, fill out a lineup, yell at the refs, and that's it.
No, but I mean, they be doing all kinds of like yesterday, during the baseball game, I thought the manager was doing nothing. Okay? But what he did was he was like this, then he was like, that's telling them something. What? I don't know. The Italians, wow. They were doing like, what was the guy was doing like? And the batter was looking at him, and then the ball went. He did that 3 times. 3 times the batter, he go like, I think it was just to distract the batter. I don't know. He may have been setting up a defense for the outfield. Going. But I remember when I was a mascot for the Red Wings, they told me this after. They didn't let me know while it was happening, but after, if I did something and they had a signal that if, like if I'm doing we want hit and they do, that's a play they want to do. Or if I'm doing here we go, Red Wing, and they do, that means something different. But it was all dependent on me. And that messed up. That was the year we won the championship. Well, so. And like basketball, how do they communicate? Why are they communicating in basketball? Did you see the Lakers last night?
I can't get into basketball anymore.
I understand that. Because you know what I watch? The only reason why I watched it last night, because it went past time and it was on the news. And it went in overtime. Lakers won. I didn't realize the Lakers were that good. Yesterday was the first time I saw them win. I saw them play about maybe 7 or 8 games. And yesterday was the first time I saw them win.
I'm going to go out on a whim here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say the reason why they lost those other games was because J.J. Redick was trying to be a coach. And the reason why they won last night is because the players were the coach.
Maybe.
I never liked J.J.
Why?
He's from Duke.
That's another. Okay. That's another thing for me. I used to hate Notre Dame. Okay, but my favorite Buffalo quarterback, where'd he go to school? Notre Dame.
Now, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
If you play for Duke and you're good and you impress me, I like you.
Right.
But naturally, if you decide to sign with Duke, I hate you.
Say it again. Say it again.
If you sign with Duke,
Duke.
naturally, I hate you.
Oh, okay. Okay. But after you play and then okay, I got yeah.
For example, Kyrie Irving, he went to Duke. At first, I didn't like it. And then he showed me why he went to Duke. And I'm like, okay, he's good. Jason Williams, another point guard for Duke.
Mm-hmm.
He impressed me. JJ Tremaine never impressed me. Christian Leitner never impressed me.
He's from Buffalo.
Shane Battier never impressed me. Carlos Boozer never impressed me. And they all went to Duke.
You know who my
I'm biased, yes, because I'm a North Carolina Tar Heels fan. And North Carolina and Duke are legit 1 mile away from each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like Cowboys and Eagles, Ravens versus Steelers. That rivalry.
Yeah. That's the one thing. Who's a Cowboy fan?
She's trying to say we are. We are.
No.
No.
No way. Let me tell you, I rooted for the Cowboys once in my life. I rooted for the Cowboys, and they lost. Super Bowl 8 or 9, whatever it was, against Pittsburgh. And the only reason why I rooted for them was because Jackie Smith used to play for the Cardinals, came over to Dallas to win a championship. Okay? Here's what happened. He's open. He catches he knows he's open. And he starts to put on the ring before he catches the ball. So he puts on the ring. Oh, and he drops them both. The ball and the ring. I almost cried. You know. Because I had no vested interest in the game, but I wanted him to win a championship. And that's the only reason. And then to think he's going to win it, all he had to do was focus on football. All you had to do. And it's like a lot of people say that playoff football is another level. It really isn't. It really isn't.
You know who? Go ahead.
When you play football, preseason, whatever, you always have to do your best. You can't dog it. You have to do your responsibility all the time.
You know who reminds me of that player you were just talking about, Jackie Smith? You know who reminds me of him?
Who?
Leon Lett.
Who?
Leon Lett.
No, this is different. This is different.
No, Leon, do you remember in the Super
Yeah.
Bowl?
Yeah, and BB tackle. Yeah, No, but this didn't really happen. I mean, he didn't really do this. He was really trying to catch the ball. But to me, because when I see it, in my mind, I slow it down. I slow it down myself. But he was really trying to catch the ball. I mean, he didn't put on the ring, but that's the story I give you. But man, Leon,
And it fits. It fits.
like
It fits.
like this one hand catch stuff now. Everybody's doing it.
But who started it?
Well, I noticed the first time I noticed it was OBJ, but who started it? I think it was Carter for Philadelphia. He used to make a lot of one hand catches.
You're missing another person too.
Who?
Who did Carter mentor?
Moss. But I don't remember Moss catching. I mean, I remember him catching one-handed pass. I do. But I don't remember him catching it that way. And when LBJ caught it, that was an incomplete pass. Yeah. All of a sudden, when Moss caught it, it's like, okay, but OBJ was like, oh.
Like the Tom Brady touchdown, where Tom Brady almost overthrew Randy.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that one for LBJ, I mean, OBJ just went up with his hand. And that's another. He should have stayed in New York.
Yeah.
He left New York. He lost his spunk. Cleveland, he didn't have it. I mean, I know New York was losing, but New York is what he needed. He needed New York to feed off the energy from the area.
David Tyree is another one. Super Bowl. The Super Bowl.
The only catch he ever made. He never made another catch.
Yeah.
Never.
Well, you could say the same thing about Freddie Mitchell too.
Yeah.
In the playoff games, Eagles against Green Bay, it was 4th and 24, and Freddie caught it, and never heard of him after that.
Right. But you want to know what I remember? I remember San Diego playing the game, and it was 4th and 29. What did they do?
First down.
They got a first down, but how did they get the first down?
Oh.
LT ran. I mean, boom, 29 yards.
Okay. All right. Now you got me thinking. And I'm going to ask you this, John. LT, Brian Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you pick and why?
Brian Westbrook, because he's more like Thurman Thomas. Okay? He can do everything. LT is more like Emmitt Smith. He can do it, but he can't do it well. Brian Westbrook, to me, is closer to Barry Sanders than Emmitt Smith.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I remember I was living in Delaware and I was working in one place and we were talking about football. And one of the co-workers, he wasn't an Eagles fan at all. And he's like, Brian Westbrook, that motherfucking impresses me.
Yeah.
And he does things that reflect like Barry. And it's
Okay. I'm gonna tell you some running backs who were not superstars that I loved. Okay. Fred Jackson,
Buffalo
Buffalo,
22.
and Seattle. They traded him Seattle. I was devastated when they traded him. John Riggins for Washington.
Washington.
Yeah. Larry Zonka.
Miami.
He wouldn't be allowed to play football today.
He would be a fullback.
No, he wouldn't be allowed to play.
Why?
Because they don't have that kind. They don't have that kind of. Nobody runs like that now. Nobody runs that offense. That's why a lot of times when you get 3rd and 1, they pass because the offensive line doesn't know how to block unless it's the Philly show. You know. Give me a running back. King Henry is the closest thing we have to Larry Zonka. That's one. I can't think of another one.
Kenneth Murray.
For who?
He used to be for Seattle.
Huh?
Murray, the running back.
What was his
9.
number? Oh, no, it's Walker.
Oh, Walker.
Walker. If they traded him to Kansas, I mean, he signed with Kansas City.
Yeah.
But even that, he's not on the level of Larry Zonka.
Not yet.
No, he will never be because Larry, that kind of running back is not coming back to the NFL to make a lot of money. I mean, he might play 40 games and then he's done. You know,
almost like all Scott.
Yeah. I thought those two. That's the kind of back there because Derrick Henry's not that kind of running back. Who else? Derrick Henry. I can't think of another running back that size like Christian Okoye. You know, those kind of like my time. John Henry Johnson, Pittsburgh. Jim Brown. Oh, remember O.J. Anderson for New York, who used to play for the Cardinals?
Otis Anderson.
Yeah. Those running backs are a different breed. Larry Zonka.
There is one, and now you just reminded me. Cam Skittlebro.
For New York.
New York.
Yeah, number 44.
That motherfucker.
Yeah.
I love his enthusiasm. And I love how him and the quarterback both feed off of each other.
Right. But the thing is that if he is Larry Zonka, the rest of the team has to come with him. Because if they don't, because I remember the year Miami went 17-0, who they played, who almost beat them? Buffalo. In Buffalo. I think the final score was 23-24.
Remember, I was swimming.
But that's another thing. That's another thing I'm having problems with people on Facebook. They got this list of the GOATs.
And it's all modern.
All modern. Nobody knows who's Otto Graham, Sammy Ball, Arnie Haber, Don Hudson. If he were receiver today, he would kill. He would kill the NFL today. You know why? He had rules. You know, they could bump him like the blunt rule. Hudson played with that, and he still gets the catch. He still run. And I believe this to be a fact, even though I don't know it for sure. If he's running, and the quarterback back to pass, and he's running, and he gets hit, and he goes this way, throw the ball. If he's running, and he's not being pressured, and he's running, and he doesn't get hit, throw the ball. Now you don't have that problem. 5 yards, that's it.
Yeah.
When I was a DB, when I went to DB camp, I could hit the guy 3 times. I could hit him like 6, 7, 8 yards beyond the scrimmage, and it wasn't a penalty. As long as the ball was not in the air. Now, up, boom.
Coming too soft.
And another thing, I think they're going to have to use, start using tech balls.
They already have. It's just they haven't implemented it.
They're going to have to use tech ball, gloves, like catch the ball. Is it a catch? You know, because this is stupid. You know.
Well,
I mean,
at least it didn't happen in the Super Bowl.
What do you mean it didn't happen in the Super Bowl?
Buffalo.
What? Wide right.
No, I mean, I know you're still upset about that call. So at least it didn't happen in the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl 26. Andre Reed got fouled, and they didn't throw a penalty. Then he threw his helmet down, and they called it for unsportsmanlike conduct. Yes.
And then you can still blame Norwood.
No. Because you know what happened? After that happened, Jim Kelly stopped talking to Ted Marchibroda, our offensive coordinator who had just accepted a job to coach Indianapolis. And Washington didn't score any points in the second half. 37-24. And if that play had been called correctly, we would have won 42-37. I kid you not. Or, no, 42-30. We would have won.
That's like saying if McNabb didn't throw that interception Tampa Bay would have never won the Super Bowl because we would have beat them. We would have won our first Super Bowl.
You already won 2, so shut up.
Don't be a hater right now.
Excuse me?
Don't be a hater right now. You got none.
No. The first one, when I was in New Jersey and the Philadelphia playing against the Raiders, and I was in New Jersey and I was in Sunshine too, and I was watching the game. I wanted Philadelphia to win so bad. I don't even remember the score.
I was what, maybe 1 or 2?
1980. It was 81. It was 81. 81.
Yeah, so I was 6 months old.
And you don't remember?
No. No.
And that's the thing too, because I remember some of the players. No, I remember my father telling me about some of the players before that I never heard of. And I'm like, But then when I went to the Hall of Fame and I saw, that's when I started to appreciate the rules, the skills, and now with Facebook and people just refuse to accept it. If it didn't happen on national TV, it didn't happen.
It's like saying World's 100 never happened.
Exactly. And you want to know the worst part about that 100-point game? No film.
Mm-mm.
Nothing. Hershey, Pennsylvania, March 2nd, 1962.
And correct me if I'm wrong, he had like 50 rebounds in that game too.
Yep.
Okay, now since we're on that topic, Will 100. Who's second in your opinion?
What, as far as, you mean, what, second?
Points, most points in one game.
Well, the guy recently for Miami, he got 83.
Bam, yeah.
83. Yeah, and then third is Kobe, 81.
I don't count this.
Why?
43 free throws.
I count it. Know why I count it? I heard he's a lousy free-throw shooter.
He is.
So on this day, he happened not to be lousy. That's why they will foul him all the time. Because he's a lousy free-throw shooter. They fouled him, fouled him, boom, boom, fouled him, fouled him, boom, 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 boom. One, I think I heard, I'm not sure, but I think I heard he made 15 in a row. What I don't like now is, why don't they show a 1960s game on today's court and see different? Because I remember one game, Jerry West, it was like 2 seconds left to go in the game, and he had a half-court shot all net. They would have won their game. But all he did was tie.
I think the reason why they don't show it is because nobody really wants to watch black and white.
Yep. They got technology. They can make it color. They can colorize it. That's not a problem.
It's also the skill set. Skill set.
Yeah.
It doesn't match today.
Well,
And then you have people like Pete.
Maravich.
Yeah.
Maravich, yeah, huh?
He would impress people today, but everybody else, not so much.
What about
They move too slow.
Adrian Dantley?
Who?
Adrian Dantley.
The name rings a bell, but I don't
Number
remember the face.
44. Went to Notre Dame. He played for Buffalo and a few other teams. You know. But my favorite player, believe it or not, is Jason Kidd.
My favorite player is Michael Jordan, obviously.
Well, I mean, I'm not, because if you're going to go that way, Wilt's my favorite. Dr. J second. But Jason Kidd, I saw Jason Kidd play basketball when he was in the 8th grade against high school kids. Man, then I saw him in the McDonald's All-Star game. He only scored 10 points. Got 2,000 assists.
Yeah.
Then Magic. The only reason why Magic is not high on my list, because he played for the Lakers. And I'm still mad at him for scoring 42 points as a point center, not point guard, point center. 42 points. They didn't know what to do with him. He brought the ball up, pass, go down the center, come out, pass, play power forward, come out. There was one time he played all 5 positions in 19 seconds.
When Kareem got hurt and he made that Kareem hook shot. Yeah.
Yeah, his baby hook, the baby sky hook. But I liked him. I like him, but if he had played for anybody else, you know, like Kobe. I'm so mad at Kobe for not coming home.
Yeah.
But he got to LA and he said, I'm staying. Yes, I love Philadelphia, but I'm in LA. And they tried 3 or 4 times to get him in Philly. He said, and I believe.
I don't blame him.
Why?
Look at Philadelphia. Okay. All right. Name one famous player currently on any of the sports team that actually lives in Philadelphia. Current player.
Oh, current player. Current player. Saquon Barkley?
No?
Where he live?
I believe his house is in New Jersey.
That's
but
Philadelphia.
His father has a house near Allentown. He bought that for his family.
Yeah.
But I believe his main house is in New Jersey. Most of the players who play for Philadelphia in any of the sports, they live in New Jersey.
Right. Like, who's that bum? Simmons.
Simmons.
You know, the one that always got hurt, that couldn't they traded him to Brooklyn. Ben Simmons.
Oh, Ben Simmons.
He had a nice place. Put it on the market for $4.5 million. And he sold it too for 4.8. 3 people were bidding. I wonder who bought it, you know.
But the point is, the people who come to Philadelphia to play don't live in Philly.
Yeah.
They live in New Jersey.
Some live in there's one guy lives in Delaware.
Who?
I don't know, but I know he lives in Delaware because they told me that he came in, he lives in Wilmington. I don't know who he is though. I don't know. But I would if I played in Philadelphia, I'm moving to Delaware. I'm not moving to Jersey.
Yeah, taxes. Too much taxes.
Because when I worked in New Jersey for 2 years, I had to drive 100 miles to Cumberland County Tech. I was teaching sign language, whatever. New Jersey, I only earned $100, maybe $150, $160 a week.
And
I mean, I didn't have a job, you know. And I think they took out. I think my check was 140. No, 128, 129. And then when I got the job at Canada Dry, and I had to drive to Jersey. And the guy asked me to fill out a paper. I said, "No, I don't work. I don't work in Jersey. I'm just coming here. I don't work here." He said, "You have to sign this paper." I said, "No, I don't." And the one guy who did sign it, it took him 3 years to get his money back.
damn.
Because what they it was almost like a sports contract. Because you had to pay taxes every place you play. That's how come people want to play in Florida and Texas. No state tax.
Yeah. All right. I know you're tired.
No, I'm not. Matter of fact, I was more tired at 3 than I am right now. Right now, I mean, I might go out and go dancing. But who am I going to dance with?
I'm sure you could find a lovely lady there. But I think this is a good time to end this.
Okay. And I'm sorry Bernie didn't join.
That's fine.
Okay.
You can contact him during the week.
I'm going to do it again. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
The more people, the better. The more we can talk about more sports, more teams, and things like that.
Yeah. Okay.
But next week, same time, same channel.
Same time, same place. I might be in the living room then.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Yeah. Well, it's 12. It's almost 1 o'clock. So maybe I'll eat breakfast now. We'll see. Because really I didn't eat yesterday. I did. I mean, I ate, but I didn't eat. You know.
You didn't eat.
Yeah.
So go and enjoy your breakfast,
Okay.
and
Take
then
care.
we'll talk later.
Okay, and thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
All
Bye-bye.
right, have a good night. Good day.
You too.